A new report from Instacart shows how grocery delivery is boosting local economies and giving more people access to fresh food. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. With us from Instacart is Senior Director of Policy Research and Development, Sarah Fleisch. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Great to see you. Well, let's start with an overview of what this new study, it's really a report, is all about.
Yeah, I'm excited to be on today to talk about some highlights from our new Economic Impact Report. We released it today, and while most people think about Instacart, when most people think about Instacart, they think about the ability to place an order and have it delivered to their home the same day. But behind every order on Instacart are retailers who are restocking their shelves, CPG brands who are working to connect with new customers, and shoppers who are earning income. And so this report really looks at the four sides of the Instacart marketplace. That's customers, shoppers, CPG brands, and retailers, and the tremendous growth and impact that Instacart has driven for all four sides.
Well, why don't we dive into some of the numbers here because they're pretty impressive. Tell us about the job creation, first of all.
So Instacart has driven an additional 237,000 new jobs at grocery retailers. And that's pretty significant. These are jobs in grocery stores. So people who are working at checkout, the deli counter, the bakery. And so that's a significant nationwide addition of new jobs. In addition to jobs, Instacart has also helped to drive an additional over $22 billion in revenue for retailers across the country.
Tell us about the impact on local grocers because I think you work with some big chains too, but what about the local grocers?
So the local grocers is a really exciting part of what we learned in doing this report. We've seen over $7 billion in additional revenue for local grocers. These are stores that, without Instacart, may have a hard time competing with larger grocery chains or larger retailers. And by being able to partner with Instacart to come online and reach new customers, they're able to drive additional revenue and create new jobs, which supports their local communities.
In many parts of the country, there have been issues with people not having access to fresh food, groceries not in their neighborhoods.
Yeah, so at Instacart, we reach 98% of households in the United States. We reach over 95% of low income, low access areas, otherwise sometimes referred to as food deserts. When you think about that reach, that means that people who might live in an area where there aren't very many brick and mortar stores or their local store doesn't sell fresh produce can now access additional retailers, including those who do sell fresh produce or fresh and frozen produce, much more easily. We also see that people are able to overcome various barriers to going to the grocery store. Some people don't have reliable transportation. They might be caregivers for children or older adults or have their own mobility challenges that make it hard to get to the store or to get to a store that offers nutritious options. And by ordering on Instacart, they're able to expand the stores that they can access food from.
Some may have the impression that using it can make everything more expensive. So tell us what people should know.
So, a few things about the affordability of Instacart. First, we have retailers on Instacart who have what we call price parity, which basically means they offer retailers set the prices, and these retailers offer the same prices on goods online as they do in store. So that's one consideration. There's also loyalty programs and deals that people can access when they shop on Instacart. In preparing this report, we did an analysis and found that customers have saved over $3 billion by shopping on the Instacart platform. So while it is, something people often think of Instacart as a convenience, we really work every day to also make it an affordable service.
And that mobility angle that you mentioned a little bit ago is so important because there are so many, whether it's because of age or economics, other circumstances that they can't get to the store physically?
That's right. There's so many reasons people might have a hard time going to the grocery store, from their own mobility challenges, to transportation barriers, not having reliable access to a car or public transportation being a challenge, as well as family caregiving, people who are caring for elder family members or family members with their own challenges. Or to be honest, the parent who simply doesn't want to drag their kids to the grocery store. Regardless of the reason, Instacart offers an option for people to place that order and have it delivered right to their door the same day. And what's more, and what this report is really focused on, is every order placed on Instacart also has a ripple effect on that person's local economy, on the retailer down the street, on the brand that's trying to find new customers, and on shoppers who are earning income.
I imagine leading up to Thanksgiving, Sarah, it can get pretty hectic. And do you have tips for consumers on using Instacart this time of year?
I'd say going into the holiday season when everyone's busy and there's a million things going on is a great time to use Instacart or to try it if you haven't. Go online and find a retailer that you already know and love, or a retailer that you don't know much about but can reach you through delivery, and try and see if it makes your holidays easier, less stressful, and also recognize that when you place that order, you're having a really positive impact on your local community and local economy.
So to take a look at this report that you're out with and to learn more about Instacart overall, where should people go?
So you can go to instacart.com/econ report to read the full report. I promise lots of great stats and data, but also some really great stories in there from shoppers and customers and local businesses who have used Instacart, and share with the public what that's been like for them and how it's been helpful and valuable.
Well, congratulations to you and the team there. Sarah Fleisch, thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you.